Assalamu everyone, welcome to SomaliDispatch.com. The Somali Danube Special Forces in a planned operation captured Kuntuare district of Lower Shabelle region, rescuing 33 minors who were forcibly taken from their parents by Al-Shabaab militants to indoctrinate them. The move is seen by many as a misplaced effort, as Al-Shabaab militants are actively causing deadly attacks in Mogadishu, the seat of the federal government of Somalia. Their deadly attacks on Mogadishu's central prison a few days ago is seen as a perfect example of that. Abukar Arman, a renowned Somali security analyst, in an interview with SomaliDispatch.com recently explained the lack of prioritization of the current Somali government on security matters.
Yeah, again, in my opening, I talked about the security is not even defined. What do we mean when we say security or insecurity? When we say stabilization, what are we talking about? Because oftentimes under that big umbrella, you hear that such and such army contingent had liberated this particular area in the peripheries. Okay, it could be in Lower Shabelle, or it could be any place, that they have liberated Shabab from that area. And one wonders, why are they liberating that area when Shabab controls Mogadishu? Most of it, not most of it, but good portion of it. So which one is the priority? All of those things, to me, when I look at security, I see as something to kind of pacify the public sentiment that we're still at war with Al-Shabaab. We're still controlling our destiny and so forth and so on. But that's far from the truth. So to answer your question, what should a government do, the current one or the coming one, hopefully within a few months, is to really have a strategy that is by Somalis who are talking about their interest. We don't have that. All the stabilization plans, by the way, were foreign developed, all of them. Not a single one that was entirely done by Somalis. So in order to develop this strategy, one has to define what is the problem first. If you say the problem is insecurity, then you're defining a symptom, not the cause of it. So we have to go back to the definition until we understand that insecurity is a symptom, not a cause. So what is the cause then? The cause is what has been our problem to begin with, and which is we're a people that had gone through civil war, and we're people who are now divided into clan stands and clans who want to dominate other clans and what have you. And we are people at the most helpless condition that any society can be. So the government has to think about then saying, okay, then how do we solve that problem? Well, you cannot solve that problem until you get people to trust one another. And you're not going to get people to trust one another until you have a reconciliation. So everything is kind of dependent on the other. So the strategy is not going to be a technical strategy that says, oh yeah, we're going to send extra number of army to liberate this area or that area. That's very elementary when you look at the problem that we're facing. The problem that we're facing is, and we're really drifting apart as a society.